Hi everyone, welcome to your Love Tap video on what is psychotherapy anyway? There are plenty of people who haven't been in psychotherapy or therapy, so they don't really know what it is, and this question comes up now and again. So let's dive in. Psychotherapy is really when you sit down with a licensed therapist or qualified medical professional and you discuss your life. Now, what you're really doing is you're looking at your map of life and checking out, is your map of life, the way you view life, the way you're doing life, is it based in reality? Because sometimes people live a life that's based on a false reality. So their view is kind of skewed. It's not really in real life, if I'm being clear. So the question is, when you go into therapy, can your life and the way you're living life stand up to scrutiny? Do you have good reasons for why you're living it that way and what you're doing? That's really all psychotherapy is, that coupled with identifying any therapy issues you have, developing an action plan, and then going to work on it. Now, there are people who are in, quote, therapy for years and decades. I would have to say that's probably not effective therapy, because therapy is about, is your map of life lining up with reality? If so, great, check. Does your life stand up to scrutiny? How you're living it, what you're doing, how you're treating people, how it's going? Check. Therapy is just check. Like, therapy should not go on forever and ever and ever unless you're not really doing what you're supposed to, or maybe you're not being coachable, or maybe you're not being truthful, because sometimes people go into therapy and they're not very truthful. That's not helpful. So that's a kind of an overview of therapy. Now, I will say that some of the most unhealthy people, mentally, psychologically unhealthy people, will never, ever go anywhere near a therapy office or go into therapy. So that's just what's been written about in the research, as far as really unhealthy people will frequently run the other way from therapy. And maybe it's because subconsciously they know that they're not living a true reality, or their life won't stand up to scrutiny. I don't really know. What I do know, though, is that if you go to work on yourself and you develop habits and practices and attitudes and beliefs and have an empowered life, you won't be needing therapy, because you'll be having a happy and empowered life. So there's no need for that. I hope that's been helpful. Let me know how I can help you, because what makes me super happy is other people being happy, other people living an empowered life, other people up to something. Just go do life. And if you need therapy, go get therapy. There should be no shame and embarrassment about going to therapy. That's all it is. I just explained it to you. So ditch any shame or embarrassment. If you need therapy, and go get it. And in the meantime, if you can't afford it, go to work on yourself, because you can be your own therapist with coaching from other people and help and support. And I'm here to support you. I hope this has been somewhat helpful. Take care. Have a great day.